So go ahead and tell us about your new movie, Holiday Spin. How did you like working on the movie?
God, I had the best time. I had to learn ballroom dancing and mixed martial arts, and I had a really supportive cast because the role was really demanding. So I had a really great time.
So did you know any dancing before you started this project?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I did this thing called dual enrollment, and you could take college courses. So I took college course dance classes then, and then after high school, I've kind of kept up on it. So yeah.
Very cool. What's your favorite dance style?
Well, I just did a new Disney movie called Teen Beach Movie, and we did 1960s kind of like, if you've ever seen Gidget or Beach Blanket Bingo, they do like the Watusi and a bunch of like really fun things like that. So I think at this moment that was one of my favorites.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we heard a little bit about it. Who's going to be in it? Is it Ross Lynch or?
Yeah, it's Ross Lynch, Maya Mitchell, Grace Phipps, and myself.
How'd you like working with the cast?
It was great. We all got really close. We were there for like 2.5 months. We were working together every day, all day. We were around each other, and I think we all kind of, because there wasn't just the main four of us. There was at least 25 to 30 of us there with each other every day. So it was kind of just turned into this big family, and we all still talk to each other.
Wow, that's cool. And
Yeah.
what, like, you all filmed on the beach then the whole time, or like a majority of the time?
A majority of the time, yes, we were on the beach. So we were there, and then we're also in the studio, and some of the sets were so extravagant. I think it really kind of had that old Hollywood feel, so I don't think I'm going to get to do that a lot. I really appreciate that I got to experience that.
I mean, what a set. Like, just working on the beach, there's nothing better.
Right?
I know, that's crazy.
No, I think the hardest thing, one of my big numbers, I was like a couple days straight, I just had to keep pulling out all the takes, but it was really hard. I didn't know how hard it was to dance on sand until I actually...
Well, I know, you don't go to the beach to dance, right? So it's like, now you know.
I mean, if you do like a spin, you're sinking into the sand, so trying to look like you're not about to fall every minute it's pretty hard.
Wow, well, we can't wait to see that. That's going to be exciting. You know, I see online, like, I'm sure you get this a lot of people say you look like Zac Efron. Do you get that a lot?
I get it all the time, but I've thought about it, and I think because he's done so well for himself in the respect he's been through Disney, done all of those things, and then moved on in such a great way, I think I would be lucky enough to kind of emulate any part of his career.
Exactly. Well, I was just going to say, you're getting your own musical, though.
Right?
So, and then is there anything else you're working on at the moment?
At the moment, nothing. I'm kind of getting into the music world, but I don't have a lot to say about that right now because I don't want to give too much away.
Okay.
But also, I'm starting Muay Thai, so I think that should be a lot of fun.
Wow, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a form of mixed martial arts. I've done karate and boxing in the past when I was younger, so I think this kind of encompasses both of those things. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, very cool. And we were also going to ask you, you're not actually you're a familiar face to Disney Channel because you've been on Shake It Up as well. How did you like working on that?
It was great. It was the first thing I ever did with Disney, and everyone was so welcoming, and the girls were great, and I think if I ever got a chance to do that again with them, I would be more than happy to work with them again ever.
Very cool. Yeah, that episode we remembered all the time, the Oprah's party, that's really cool.
Yeah, that was really fun. I kind of see Bella here and there, and I see some Dad every once in a while, and I kind of still talk to some people from the set, and I think it was a really good experience, and it was a really nice starting off point for someone when I just moved here. So it was really nice to be a part of that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is there any show in particular you'd really like to see yourself on?
See, I keep getting asked this, but I can't choose. I'm obsessed with Smash, and I'm obsessed with American Horror Story. So either one of those, I'd be more than happy to be a part of.
Yes. Do you watch X Factor at the moment? Do you watch that show?
I've seen it. I don't watch it consistently, but I've seen parts of it.
Any other singing shows or dancing shows? Did you watch Dancing with the Stars?
I've seen a few Dancing with the Stars, and then also I really like So You Think You Can Dance. I have a lot of friends who've come from it, so I really support what they do for dancers.
Yes.
I think there's not a big mark it's hard to get out dancers at a title role. So I think anything that can support that, because they work their whole lives, and so I think it's crazy that they can come out and work just as hard as me, but then be told, hey, your background, or you're this, or you're that. And so I think anything that can support a good, healthy dancer who really worked hard for what they deserve.
Exactly, yeah. That's one of our ultimate favorite shows, So You Think You Can Dance. We watched like from the beginning of the season, and Benji Schwimmer, that he was from there in the beginning. That's great, and that he was on there, yeah.
No, he helped me a lot in Holiday Spin. He really, when I had to learn the Viennese waltz, I had to learn the samba, I had to learn the mambo, and he really helped me learn technique-wise how to do that. And I think that was a big part of why I was able to accomplish what I did.
Very cool. Yeah, well, we were glad to see him in there as well. That was neat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you saw it?
Yes, definitely did.
Okay.
Such a good movie. I mean, like, a Christmas movie, dancing movie in one, like, it's perfect.
Yeah. No, I mean, it really got to show off a lot of colors, and for a younger actor who's really kind of blossoming into the industry, if that's the correct word to use.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that it got to help show multiple things that I can do.
Well, your dancing was very impressive in the movie. You kept up very well.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you
enjoyed it. Yeah, I couldn't picture a better character. You just fit the part so well, so.
Well, I tried.
It was perfect. How'd you like working with Ralph Macchio as well?
Ralph Macchio was awesome. He's been doing this for so long. He was in The Karate Kid and The Outsiders, and My Cousin Vinny, and now he's in Hitchcock, and I had a lot to learn from him, just even in the respect that he's been doing this for his whole life. So when he first got to the set, I said, anytime you have that's free that we could work on the scenes, I'd really appreciate it, just because, I want to learn as much as I can from this experience. And he was like, yes, please, come, we'll learn.
That's great. He sounds like a nice guy.
No, he's really nice, and I think any chance to work with him again, I'd say yes.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite scene from the movie that you really liked filming or watching back?
I think I really like the party scene, but just in the respect that it's like, to me, I watch it and I'm like, I love it. It's so random, and I'm a really random person, so random things make me happy. So the fact that there's a dance-off in the middle of the movie, I was like, all right, this is awesome.
But why can't that happen in real life?
I mean, you'd be surprised. I'm friends with a few dancers, and that happens in real life.
Oh, it does.
It would, I promise you.
Wow.
You'd be friends with a singer or a dancer or an actor, and they'll come up with random improv, or someone will randomly sing in a grocery store or start dancing in the middle of an aisleway. It happens all the time.
See, yeah, now I understand why you like all this randomness that goes on. Why not?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's cool. Very cool. And tell us about the filming location that you guys filmed Holiday Spin.
We filmed right outside of Vancouver. So I think we were really sporadically spread out all over the place. There was one main street in Abbotsford that we were on, and we shot all up and down it. There was the gym that we had, and then there was a coffee shop that we used, and then I don't know if you remember, there was when I almost fought Benji. And then he drove up in his red car.
Yes, I remember.
That's on the same street.
Oh,
and that the outside of the dance studio is actually on the same street. And then all the interiors are everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very cool. It sounds like you guys had a blast filming the whole movie, too.
It was really fun. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done. So I think that's why I appreciate it so much. Because having to learn all those different things, and we didn't have a long time to shoot the movie. It was really 3 weeks, but we only shot 15 days of that 3 weeks, so it was really hard.
Oh, that's crazy, yeah, and learning everything as well.
Yeah. I mean, at one point I think I was shooting about 3 scenes at once.
Oh my goodness.
So, oh, sorry.
I'm sure. Were you happy when there was finally a break and you're like, ah?
I was, but I'm also one of those people who goes stir crazy when he's not doing something. But, yeah.
Very cool. And since Christmas is right around the corner, do you have any yearly Christmas movies you like watching, or?
I always watch The Grinch, the Jim Carrey version, and I always have a cookie day that my whole family has, and we'll make 300 cookies. Oh. So usually I'll make all the cookies, and then right after I'll get the biggest plate I can find in the house, and I'll watch The Grinch.
Wow, wait, 300 cookies to feed who? How many family members do you have?
I don't know, it's crazy, because I have my extended family that's blood related, but then I also have the family that's, it's like my parents' best friends since high school, and their kids or their niece and nephew that will come with them. So I consider them my family because they help raise me just as much. So I think I have a pretty good family.
That's cool. Yeah, it sounds like you can feed the whole block cookies. Everyone come and join everyone to your house. That's cool. But who doesn't love cookies, though? It's like, so good.
Cookies. I'm a sugar fiend.
Do you have like a favorite dessert or snack, anything?
I really like cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
I can eat cheesecake at any moment.
Good choice. Good choice.
Hey, yourself?
Oh, yeah. Cheesecake, brownies. Anything brownies, chocolate, anything. So good. So wait, are you like a cook yourself? Do you like cooking then?
I think cooking is fun. It's like one of those Zen things that kind of mellows out of, any mood.
Yes, I feel the same way. I like love cooking. That's my exactly my like happy place. You know what I mean? When I'm cooking, I'm just like focused.
Yeah, like nothing can make you too happy or too sad in that moment. Exactly. It's like it's just what you need.
Exactly. Well, do you like eating healthy at all, or you?
I think generally I'll eat healthy.
You do.
A lot of times, and my normal meal will consist of like scrambled eggs with sausage, maybe some bell peppers or beans or something. Mm-hmm. So that's my normal meal.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite fast food restaurant?
Favorite fast food? If I ever eat fast food, it's always Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm. Taco Bell. What do you get to order?
5-layer burrito, a soft taco, and regular nachos.
Mm. How about In-N-Out? Are you a fan of that as well?
I really like In-N-Out.
You do. In-N-Out's good.
Huge fan of In-N-Out.
Yeah. That's good. Oh my gosh, you can eat that all day too.
Yep. When I first moved to LA, that was one of the first things I had to try. My roommates were like, "Wait a minute, you've never had In-N-Out?" So they drove me there at like 12 o'clock at night because that's when my plane got in, and they're like, "Now eat the burger and tell us how much you like it."
I know. I think that's like everybody's first thing they have to do when they get to LA is just try In-N-Out, and there's no turning back.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, do you have any? What was I going to say? Oh no, actually, I was going to ask you about your Twitter. Do you have a Twitter account?
I don't have a Twitter account, but people keep making fake ones, and a lot of my coworkers, who are now my friends, keep texting me, and they're like, "Who are these fake people pretending to be you?" But I think maybe one day down the road, but like I love being an actor, and I love doing that side, but I also love my privacy just as much. Mm-hmm. So I think for me, it's like a constant battle. I'm like, should I get a Twitter? Should I get a Facebook fan page? Or I had a Twitter for about 2 weeks, and then I didn't keep up on it, so I just deleted it anyways. So I need to find a nice balance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree. I know, but once you enter the world of Twitter, there's really no turning back. Like you get so addictive, it's like awful.
I know, that's why I think everybody I told that I actually deleted the account, they're like, "Wait a minute, you did what?"
I know.
Like,
how did you have the willpower to do that? I don't know.
I don't know. I think I have the attention span of a gerbil sometimes, so
no, but
I think I was like, all right, I've done it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's better to live life simply. Once you get into that like online world, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's hard to get out.
It is. So you don't have a Facebook as well? You said no Facebook, Twitter.
No, I don't have any of that stuff right now.
And YouTube, nothing. Just clarifying that. Okay.
Whatever videos or reviews I have, they'll be put up on their own, but I don't have a YouTube.
Okay. And we were going to ask you also one thing we may not know about you.
One thing you may not know. I can pop my eardrum.
What do you mean? How do you do that?
I don't know if you can hear it on camera.
Yeah, I heard that. Oh
yeah.
My goodness. How did you do that?
I don't know. I always kind of did it when I was a kid, and it's kind of weird. Some people are like, "I have all these crazy talents," and they'll like fold their arms back. I'm like, "Well, I can make my ears pop."
Oh my goodness. How did you learn that? You're just like, how did that come about?
Teachers always told me I was going to break my ears, but I haven't yet.
And cool at the same time.
Yeah.
Interesting. We didn't know that. That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
2 facts. Yeah, that. You don't have a Twitter. We learned some things.
Yeah. There you go.
And how about a current celebrity crush? Do you have one?
I'm kind of obsessed with Emma Stone.
Mm-hmm. Emma Stone.
It's a personal goal of mine to work with her, and any movie she's in, I always want to go see it. I don't know why. I think she's an awesome actress, and she seems so down to earth and so real that I think working with her would be a blast.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite movie of hers that she's done?
I kind of like them all. Like, I really like Easy A. I like The House Bunny, Amazing Spider-Man. I just like it because I think she's really awesome at being versatile,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not always seeing the same person in every movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I admire those kinds of things.
That's true. Very true. Yeah, we haven't seen
Yeah.
the new Spider-Man. We'll have to see that.
Oh yeah, you gotta hop on that train. It's really good.
Yeah. Do you have like a favorite movie that you just absolutely love? Your ultimate favorite movie of all time?
My ultimate favorite movie of all time. I don't think I have a specific one. I just have like a collection of movies that I watch all of them all the time. I'm one of those people who like is always watching something. I think there's something about just always seeing something new and fun and different and versatile. To me, that's really fun. Like I have favorite actors. I don't know if I have favorite movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I can't like pick a favorite Emma Stone movie, but I know that she's one of my favorite actresses.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you base it off the actor or actress then. There you go.
Yeah.
How about, do you like comedies or dramas or anything like that that you like more so?
I think I appreciate different things in them.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, the Teen Beach movie that you'll see, that's a really comedic character role for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like if you've ever seen, it's like Frankie Avalon with Link from Hairspray. So if you put those guys together, that's kind of what I'm like.
Uh-huh.
And he's kind of like a airhead, surfer, fun guy, and so I think that was a lot of fun for me to do, just because like comedic timing is really it always has to be really precise, and you always have to know when the beats are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's always pretty hard. And then I really liked drama and horror and things like that, because if it's really weird or twisted or abstract, I think the things that scare you are the things that bring out a lot of raw, real emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's something that I really appreciate about that as well.
It's true. Well, it sounds like the Teen Beach movie is going to be like really awesome, just what you're telling of us. So
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I think from what one of my managers said, they were saying, I feel like just everyone's going to come out, snapping their fingers and singing a song. So
wow, it sounds like fun. When does
Yeah.
that come out?
It comes out next summer.
Oh,
They
next
don't have
summer.
a specific release date yet, but they did specifically change the movie to Teen Beach Movie.
Oh, okay, so it's not Teen Beach Musical anymore. It's Teen Beach
Nope.
Movie. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks for telling us that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so it's an actual movie then, just Teen Beach Movie. Okay.
Movie. Yep. I bet it is a musical.
It is a musical. Okay.
So it's kind of like if you've ever seen Pleasantville.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of like that. Like you kind of go into this world and it's really fun and it's a big adventure, and then you come out the other side and you're like, oh my god, let's do that again.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
Very neat. Do you have like a favorite moment on set for that?
On set, I think I really liked filming one of the dance numbers. There's a lot of funny, I think bloopers are always my favorite part of movies.
Mm-hmm.
When someone trips or falls or, messes up a line and sneezes or something.
Exactly. Yeah, those are funny. Hopefully they'll get to show us some of that.
Yeah, hopefully.